If I said it once, I said it 1,000 times that you cannot unlame a lame. Academics, academics, academics. If you don't know who Academics is, he's a major social influencer, I would say, social media influencer. That's the best word. He has had many tactics to be very unmasculine in ways of being disrespectful to certain generations, and it has made a lot of wealth from it. So there's a story going on, in case you don't know what I'm talking about, of how Academics bought a girl G wagon, spent about 180,000 on her, only for her to cheat on him with a guy who doesn't even own a car. Why is that? So I wanted to address this because in this generation, it's always been going on for since the beginning of the time, and I want to give credit. I want to give credit to fat guys that's out of shape. I want to give credit to short guys. I want to give credit to guys who are not packing. They know how to get motivated to get to the money so that they can get the girls with the money. But I want everyone who's listening to this to understand that the message in this situation of when you spend 180,000 on someone who really doesn't like you, who's really not into you, the message that I want you to gather is that you cannot buy class and you cannot buy character. These guys will have $300,000 chains on. I go to the same party with work clothes on, with paint all over it, and get the same exact girls. There are some of you guys that has been with women for 12, 15 years. You have never, ever pleased her sexually. And then some of us in 12 minutes can blow her mind. So what I wanted to share with individuals that's listening to this, individuals that feel that their money have to talk to them, their material have to talk to them, let me give you some advice that you didn't ask for. Why did Academics have to pay this woman, and why did she cheat on him? Mostly because he probably does not know how to offer time or mental stimulation. There's different plays. You heard of foreplay, but let me give you the first play. The first play in dealing with a woman is her being captivated with you being different than what she's used to. If she is targeting you for material things, then it doesn't even matter who you are, what you're working, or what you're doing, because it's transactional. But if you generally see someone that you admire and like, your approach has to be with confidence and difference. I know many of you in the younger generation fear rejection, but you don't know that rejection creates perfection. Every time you reject it, you can't let it push you into a state of depression. It has to push you in a state of more confidence that it doesn't bother you that you rejected, because you've been rejected so many times. But just imagine if you have never made the effort to try in the first place. So the first play is understanding how to communicate that you spark someone's interest. The second play is how are you going to implement something in her mind that's standing, that makes her think about you all day, to make her more curious about who you are, what you have to offer. The third play is intimacy. How do you become intimate? Into me, I see. Into you, I see. How do you create an intimacy based on your communication? That's why you have first dates at coffee shops, and you have first dates taking long walks. You have first dates in a situation where you can have some type of discourse. But I know a lot of you are not gonna read books or newspapers or anything to keep it current to understand how to develop conversation and be a conversationalist. So start there. Then after you understand how to be a conversationalist and winning her over, she already knows from hello if she's going to give you some time and being naked with you. It's up to you to mess it up. So if she decides to give you this time to be intimate, I don't mean affectionate, I don't mean sexual, I don't mean fooling around, I mean really connecting. Now, everything I'm talking about could happen in 10 minutes. From hello to a conversation to getting into their mind to saying something different to having them intrigued. Having them so intrigued that you talking about intimacy. From intimacy, you were in the bedroom and the whole conversation was 15 minutes because she knew what she wanted when she allowed you to keep talking. So women decide if you have sex, men decide if you have a relationship. So for somebody like Academics, I know I can't unlame a lane, but when you get past the third play, the fourth play is to be able to please her body because you already pleased her mind. She's in anticipating and longing. And in your foreplay, you know how to tease, give her a preview, and allow her to be completely stimulated without you even pulling out your man parts and putting them inside of her. The fifth play, when you put your man parts inside of her, is putting it in such a way that she is begging for it. And if you're endowed, then you're hitting a part and reaching a space or stretching a space that is unforgettable. Then the sixth play is after you are both done, how you are leaving a lasting impression that makes her desire you for more. If you can get all those things done, then you don't have to spend money. As a matter of fact, she'll give you money. She will help you if she see ambition, courage, and effort. You don't need those things. But the guy who spend the money for the honey and don't have time, the other guys who have the ability to do the plays that I just told you will win every time. To somebody for academic who has millions and oh, it ain't tricking if you got it, it's still tricking. just enjoy it and say you enjoy tricking. Don't be ashamed. But to feel that you're gonna get in better graces because you're spending the bag on somebody is the most foolish thing. But for academics, who tends to be a clown and lacks courage and morals and principles and ethics, this is just another day for him. He's getting what his hand called for. But for the rest of you gentlemen who feel that, well, this is the way to get the attention of women, wrong. This is the way to move with a woman, wrong. This is the way that I have to make the money and kill somebody to make this money to impress women, wrong. You just got to have the confidence. You have to have the surety. You have to understand that the rejection after rejection made the perfection and that you study the art of engaging, pleasing, satisfying a woman through your communication. Now, it ain't always going to be there. Somebody could love you and not love being with you. Yeah, they could love what you do for them. They could love your company, but y'all just not sexually compatible. Y'all trying it, y'all having and engaging in sex, but you know she's not your body type, or she knows that you're not lasting long because of for whatever reason, or y'all just not sexually compatible, but y'all intimately compatible. So there's gonna be people you just can't please and they can't please you. But when you have this open communication and you understand that the key is between her ears and not between her legs, and you understand who she is and what motivates her, even in your love making, you are asking what you like. Do you like that? You like this? And you picking up on her cues. You picking up on her pleasantries and her moaning and her groaning or what have you, then you become the package that she needs. Because there's an art to it, right? It's like dancing. Some people go crazy, they offbeat, and other people was right in the pocket every single time because they flown with the rhythm of it. You got to know what the rhythm is. So I'm begging guys who feel like they got to be like academics to get the beautiful girl who's usually useless for anything, even in bed. But I'm I'm not saying all women that are beautiful are useless. I'm just saying the one who are interested in bringing nothing to the table but being beautiful. When you think you got to spend $180,000 for her to go sleep with the janitor, it means that she loves what you do and not who you are and what you do to her mind. How do you get this ability? Where do I go, Zach? You ask. In your entire life, that's what this book right here tells you. Whatever you don't know in life, ask. There is someone who has perfected it. And the problem with the male ego is y'all don't know how to sit down and have conversations about how do I penetrate this woman or decide that this woman is not for me? How do I captivate and romance her? Women will have girl trips where they sit down and plot how to get you to propose. But men, oh, nah, I got it, player, and don't have no idea what you're doing. You learn from your errors. And for some situations, I'm going to tell you, I've been in a situation where I throw in the towel. We just ain't on the same page sexually. So I'm going to stop wasting my time. So I'm not saying every situation is going to be perfect. Because when you become a pleaser, just having an orgasm is never going to be good enough. You need to know that you are exceptionally better than any lover she has ever had in her life. And not because she's telling you, you the best, it's yours, you own it. They say that to everybody. What I'm talking about is through action. She's demonstrating. She longs for you, wants you, and you own it mentally, physically, emotionally because of what you did to her mind. You know how to satisfy, please, create trust in her mind. So she allowed you to do whatever you want to her body. It's not hard, but it takes effort. So take the effort, young men. Don't go out and buy a G-Wagon that she drive off with the janitor that don't own a car. If you need more advice, more game, more direction, pick up any one of my romance books or just reach out for one-on-one. I'm Gray Zach Tate. I'm trying to unlame lames and prevent new lames from being formed.